Deadly South Texas bus crash. The National Transportation Safety Board expected to hold a news conference in just a few minutes. 8 people killed in the Saturday afternoon crash on Highway 83 southeast of Carrizo Springs. Dozens more also injured in that crash.
We are learning some more information about that crash. We know the bus was operated by OGA Charters, and we have learned that a lawsuit has been filed against that bus company. Also, the driver of the bus was 29-year-old Porfirio Vasquez from FAR. He has been released from the hospital. Again, we were told that bus operated by OGA Charters. Pilar Arias in Laredo, where the NTSB conference will take place shortly.
Good afternoon. While we're waiting for this press conference to begin, we're learning a lot of new information about the bus crash that killed 8 and injured 44. This is what the crash scene looks like 2 days after the wreck. Both federal and local investigators, including the Texas Department of Public Safety, are looking into the cause of the crash. We just confirmed the first lawsuit representing the family of one of the dead passengers is expected to be filed tomorrow against OGA Charters. Now, we will be here during this press conference. I will Facebook Live it, and we'll be sure to let you know the latest on air and online. Reporting in Webb County, Pilar Arias, KSAT 12 News.
And if that news conference does happen momentarily, we will bring it to you live right here during the 5 o'clock news. And right now on KSAT.com, our digital features team digging into previous deadly bus crashes across the state of Texas. You can take a closer look at the timeline that includes crashes from 2005 to 2015. It's right now on KSAT.com, and we're going to carry, again, a portion of today's press conference live. We will also be live streaming it on KSAT.com.
And we are receiving information right now that that press conference is about to begin. As we said, a lawsuit has been filed. It's not something that may happen tomorrow. It's already been filed. Here we go to the press conference happening right now in Laredo.
The motor coach overturned about 90 degrees onto its left side. The speed limit in this area is posted at 75 miles an hour. As part of our investigation, the National Transportation Safety Board, the Texas Department of Public Safety, and the Texas Department of Transportation will conduct an in-depth examination of the accident scene. TxDOT is going to close US Highway 83 in this area beginning at about 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. They will have a detour set up and in place at that time. The duration of the closure is unknown, but expected to take several hours. TxDOT will handle the closure itself as well as any associated press releases. The purpose of this is to allow our investigators and the investigators from the other 2 agencies to work safely in the roadway to gather the information necessary in this investigation. The purpose of this highway closure will be to document the roadway, the elevation, and evidence marked from the crash at the time the crash occurred. This will include, but not limited to, the surface elevation itself, grades and slopes, and the transition area between the travel portion of the roadway and the shoulder area to the earthen area beyond. Surface friction tests will also be conducted. Those surface condition tests will include dry conditions as well as wet conditions. This type of information is extremely important to us and to reconstruct this crash and to assist in the determination of the vehicle dynamics that occurred. Our motor carrier operations, we have been in contact with the motor carrier and with the motor coach driver himself. We have scheduled interviews with both of them later this week. We will initiate our investigation into the motor carrier operations directly beginning tomorrow. This will be our examination into the carrier's operation, a review of the carrier's records and maintenance and scheduling practices. The motor carrier itself was granted
All right, that is a official from the National Transportation Safety Board, basically laying out where this investigation is going from here into that deadly crash near Carrizo Springs, pointing out the speed limit in that area is 75 miles per hour. Highway 183 will be closed tomorrow morning starting at 9 a.m. so they can do a series of tests in the area where that bus crashed.
And they are saying they don't know how long that closure will take place. There will be a detour, but they imagine it will take several hours. They are just trying to get to the bottom of that crash. Again, they're going to be interviewing the bus driver and any of the survivors to find out what potentially happened. Again, the roads were wet. It was a rainy day. Much more to come on this story.
Yeah, obviously.